Welcome to the demo for our Backboard Hackathon project. My name is Tal Smith. I'm a McGill Computer Engineering student in my third year, and I worked with Yannick Ben-Simon, who's a McGill Computer Science student in his third year. We created our project Neuroflow to solve a problem in the healthcare industry, specifically for mental health. That'll be great at pre-screening patients before their session with a mental health expert.
The problem that inspired this project is the fact that mental health professionals spend a bulk of their time trying to figure out the state of mind of a patient before actually prescribing anything. And so we wanted to streamline this and create a tool that can be used to efficiently gauge a patient's state. Neuroflow is an intelligent agent that will interview the patient before they see the doctor, and we've engineered to ask smart follow-up questions to gather the most information as efficiently as possible. Furthermore, it knows when to stop, and once it stops, it generates SOAP notes, which are a common practice in psychology. SOAP stands for subjective, which is what the client reports, objective, which is factual observable data gathered by a professional, assessment, which is a clinician's analysis, and finally plan, which is recommendations for how to proceed.
Neuroflow allows for both voice-based and text-based interaction. Neuroflow uses Backboard in several ways. It uses RAG to ensure consistent and effective responses that are reliable and professional. Memory allows us to preserve key patient context across turns, enabling us to create a profile for them and create an accurate clinical summary based on the conversation. Specialized agents handle intake, clinician prompt building, and the generation of SOAP notes. And we created our own workflows to effectively handle communication between agents.
Neuroflow consists of a simple front end, but a complex back end that plugs directly into the Backboard API. With each chat that's exchanged between the client and Neuroflow, Neuroflow will update the memory associated with the chat thread that is given to it. It'll then automatically assign different fields to each chat for the best understanding possible.
These fields include
the intent of what the client is saying, or an emotion associated to what the client says.
For those who are interested in inspecting our design and the code behind it, our code is on GitHub.
So now we'll give an example demo of the usage of Neuroflow, and then we'll show you the SOAP notes that are generated from it that the professionals can use to efficiently gather information on their clients.
I've just been feeling really stressed lately and really down.
Thank you for sharing that you've been feeling stressed and down lately. To help me understand better, when you say lately, can you tell me how long you've been experiencing these feelings?
Just like the last couple months, the CS job market has been so cooked. I feel like I'll never get a job or an internship.
Thank you for sharing that for the last couple of months. You've been feeling stressed and down, especially concerning the job market and finding a job or internship. Can you describe how these feelings have impacted your daily activities or routines?
I just spend like 12 hours a day doing lead code and no one will even give me a chance. I don't know how many more data structures I can look at.
I understand you've been putting in a lot of time, around 12 hours a day, into preparing and applying, and it's frustrating to feel like you're not getting opportunities. Can you tell me how this intense effort and these feelings have been affecting your sleep, energy levels, or appetite?
Honestly, it's been kind of okay. I've just been drinking a lot of Celsius, not sleeping, not eating, and getting really good at lead code. Thank you so much for your help.
The patient can tell the AI to end the chat, or Neuroflow will end the chat on its own when it knows it has enough information. Here is the generated SOAP notes from the session we just observed.